There was a nucleus family, a small family of a couple and a child. They were a happy family. The man of the house was running a small business and the woman was a housewife, taking care of their little baby boy and keeping the house. The little one was the apple of their eyes. They made sure that he was never deprived of anything. They made sure that he was in comfort, educated in good school, got the best of food, toys, gifts, clothes, etc. The boy was growing up to be a good looking and handsome young boy. As the boy grew, his friend circle changed and his demands and desires changed. He was barely in the 10th grade. He started riding his father's bike too. He had many friends, but his best friend and closest companion was his cousin brother. Of late, his demands had increased. He had started demanding more money every day. Initially, his parents gave him pocket money daily. After all, he wants to enjoy with his cousin. The cousins probably went out to eat or enjoy themselves. As days passed, they noticed that his looks and behavior had changed. He had started looking dazed and his demand for money had increased. He had become aggressive and his attitude towards his parents had changed too. On checking, his parents discovered that he was in the influence of intoxicating substances, and the person to introduce him to this was his cousin. They tried talking to him, but it didn't work. He started getting seizures. One day, when his mother refused to give him money, he got violent and abusive and started hitting and physically harming his mother with whatever object came in his hand. He was in a frenzy and intemperate. She was injured badly and was in a state of shock. The couple couldn't understand where they went wrong in his upbringing. They loved him a lot and had always provided him with all the love, care, luxuries, and all that he wanted. What could have changed him from the sweet, lovable little boy to this abusive young boy? Dear friends, what could have been the reason? Pampering is something that every parents do, but too much of it can be a bad thing. Making your child think that he or she is always right and allowing them to get their way always may make them overconfident. When a child wants a new toy, you might want to listen to them and buy the toy to make them happy. This makes the child grow up with a sense of privilege. The child starts feeling that their needs are the most important needs and they play up to get their way. If a child wants or doesn't get what they want, they try throwing tantrums. While it's okay to do so once a while, do not make it a regular habit. It's important that parents don't give in to their demands just to keep them happy and quiet. If your child is angry, so be it. Giving in will teach your child that they can manipulate you to get what they want. It's important to teach your child early the value of working towards the things they want. Some parents who have unhappy memories of the rules imposed when they were children feel that they are doing a favor to the children by letting them do what they want. They do not discipline their child or have a set of rules for them to follow. The result? Badly behaved children who are selfish and not very nice to be with. Parents need to know how to enforce those rules with love and compassion. Rewards for good behavior and consequences for poor choices are essential to help children learn the guidelines. They need to learn from a very early age that actions have consequences. They need to learn that any wrongdoing on their part has a negative impact on others. They should be aware of the fact that their actions affect other people. Remember, if children are to respect the rules, they have to have a good relationship with their parents. Otherwise, they grow up resentful and rebellious. Understand that your child spends most of his or her life in school and they have many good or bad experiences there. They spend a large part of their time with their friends and cousins too. It is therefore important for parents to know what is happening in school and keep a check on the company their child keeps, regardless of whether they are friends or cousins. It is very important to keep a regular check on them. And most importantly, parents should take time to listen to what their children have to say, as it's a crucial part of making children feel valued. Their full attention should be on the child while listening, instead of half on what they are saying and half on the TV, newspaper, or other activities. One common mistake parents make is not talking to their kids about the facts of life, of the harmful effects of smoking, drugs, or dangers and consequences of wrongful usage of ammunition. Life is not all about birds and bees. There are millions ways to love a child, but in our pursuit to make them happy, let us be mindful that sometimes it's better to go through short-term pain to obtain long-term gain. Thank you for watching my video. I'm Alakananda Pramanik, your super mom, your storyteller, a council member of WICI, Women's Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industries, Public Safety and Security Council of West Bengal. See you in my next video. Stay tuned.